Good morning, YouTube. It's man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bottom Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, the week is getting shorter. I mean, it's already Thursday. I'm telling you, time flies. Seems like the month just started and just halfway through it. So anyway, we're almost just a week or so from Halloween, and I hope you kiddies are ready for doing a little Halloween trick or treating. Get y'all your candy and stuff like that. I need to. I'm not gonna have some little candy, but I'm too big for those outfits. So anyway, I'm doing a birthday video for two ladies who are, I would say, legends in the sport of bodybuilding, who are both, and especially about these two ladies, they are twin sisters. And you might know if you follow sport of bodybuilding, these are the Bleck sisters. This is Sheila and Sherry. Now, Sheila and Sherry has been in the sport of bodybuilding for quite a long time. Many of them might recognize them because you know what, these ladies look just so much similar. I mean, you can see some difference in them, but it's just as twins, they just pretty much look alike. Now, if you know anything about the Black sisters, they're originally born in around the northwest region of they were born in Oregon, and they came from I think from a very tough background. They grew up very tough. They were had a their mother was they had a single mother. They never knew their father from the stories I've heard. And she had to work, and the girls had to really try to pretty much fend for themselves. But they survived and became the women they are today. And they are, I will say, amazing women, just great muscle genetics. I mean, you're just unbelievable. I mean, being both their sisters, twins, and they just share, about everything, you would say. And, many of you who are fans of them recognize them. They are known by people in the sport, just amazing ladies who have been committed themselves to the sport of bodybuilding. Some, their paths are both different in some ways, but you might recognize. Now, Sheila started her career around about the '90s. She competed quite a few shows, and she really was a up and comer. And Sheila has an amazing physique. I mean, just the quality of like I think kind of remind me of classic '90s. Very lean, great muscle development. Also, she ever been to the wheel of two things that is silicone and also, not a lot of tattoos. I believe she has one. I believe I follow her on social media. And when she turned pro, she met a gentleman by the name of Dave Jumbo Palumbo, a professional bodybuilder, and he became a coach and mentor to her. And she really, I think, when she met Dave, I think she really, makes improvements. And Sheila is one of the few women who was competing, who've been to Olympia. She's been in Olympia at least four times in her career, from 2010 to 2014, and she has made a lot of strides and had a lot of successes. And I love this picture right here. My God, her body's just amazing. I mean, oh my, it just look at that bicep and just look at the overall. She has a beautiful physique. Now, some people may not think this is beautiful, but I'm a fan of Miss Bleck. It's just amazing, and she was considered one of the best posers in the sport of bodybuilding. I mean, she won quite a few awards for her posing, and she has a style to her. And she also has several great has a great list of successes. As you know, said again, she competed in at least four Miss Olympias. She competed in three Rising Phoenix shows where she, placed in around about the top three, sometimes the top five. She also has been a four-time Tampa Bay champion, winning in women's bodybuilding and in women's physique. And the last time she competed was 2019, where she switched from women's bodybuilding to women's physique. She competed at the Vancouver Pro and took second place. And then she competed at the Tampa Bay Pro and women's physique and won that show, which qualified for the 2019 Olympia. And she competed in the physique division where she didn't do as well. But like I said, it's physique is becoming a tough division. There's a lot of impressive women in that division, and it's a tough lineup. And I heard recently, some time ago, she moved. She was living in Tampa, and she moved to Arizona. And Arizona is becoming a new mecca for bodybuilding. There's a lot of bodybuilders from around the area, like my dear friend Liz Curtis, her husband, the Dragon, Charles Curtis, and her sister Sherry also competed in bodybuilding for a while, but she never turned pro. She did a few local amateur shows in the EPC. Her last competition run about was I think 2005. I think she placed second in overall, I think, or her division. I'm trying to remember. I was trying to finalize the information. And she had a pretty impressive physique. I think just like her sister, just a genetic wonder. But she, switched sports, and she for a time was a boxer. And I was trying to find some pictures from her boxing days, but what, women's boxing don't get as much attention, especially if you're still an amateur compared to men's boxing. But I think she was a pretty good fighter from what I heard, and she had a pretty good career in that time. Both ladies are excellent examples of great physical fitness. As being twins, you have a close bond, and you gotta respect their commitment and their passion for the sport of fitness. A lot of women, you really have to really put a hard work, especially in a sport that most people see as more masculine than anything. But these women are just ladies. I mean, and she has a great style to her. She has trained and coached several competitors, and also she's also still training herself. This here with her and Melanie Specco and Helen Trevino. These are both amazing ladies. I think great legends in the sport of bodybuilding, and she is up there. I mean, she is a legend. Regarded for her style, her look. I mean, she's kind of that rocker chick look. I mean, classic '80s hairband style. And here's her here at a Comic Con, and you know what? She kind of looks like Hugh Jackman from Logan. I mean, she has that style. I mean, she's just a very even though some people might think it's a little bit rough around the edges, but she's very feminine. And her hair, she has that very like the late Connie Katane from the White Snake video. Here we go again. Yes, I grew up in the '80s. I used to watch those videos, and she's I think, amazing lady. I mean, like I said, I love her physique, a great body. I mean, we'll love to see her more in the compete some more. Maybe a few more shows because I think she has that classic physique. Like coming back from like the mid '90s. And Sherry, she's not going to compete. She doesn't compete in any sports. She doesn't box. She still stays in physical fitness, and she lives quietly back in the Oregon area, I believe. And she's married, and I think she's happy. But she still, stays in shape because what? That's what this. I think being physical fitness, helps a lot. And I think it keeps some women, in their mental together. Having a routine, and both these ladies are amazing. I mean, they need to be recognized for their commitment, their hard work, their dedication, just for their style, And like I said, I'm a fan, especially of Sheila. I mean, been a fan of Sheila Bleck. I mean, she's one of those amazing women who don't get much recognition compared to some other bodybuilders. Like I said, she's one of those, I would say, she has her boots on the ground, 10 toes down. And I hope they're enjoying their birthday today. I know they may call each other saying happy birthday to one another. That's the thing about, being sisters, especially being twins. You have a close bond, a bond that no one can, can really understand or share. But like I said, I remember, this is true story, I'm going to say real quick. I remember when I was younger, me and my two, two of my older sisters and my younger brother, we were both born in November. And my mama bought a cake for both of us. And the lady asked, "You must have two sets of twins." No, I have four kids born in November. But like I said, the bonds between siblings is special, And I know these two ladies love each other and they support each other in whatever endeavors they do. But like I said, I'm doing this video to recognize them, their what they have what they have accomplished in the sport of fitness, and what they can accomplish later on. So let's recognize both the Bleck sisters, Sheila and Sherry. Wish them a very happy birthday, a very, very happy birthday, and many, many more. This is me, always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.